All right, chat. We're here. We are back with some more WNBA action on this Sunday, Mother's Day Sunday. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. We still got some basketball to witness, to handle. Speaking of WNBA basketball, for those that are wondering what happened last night with the Atlanta Dream and the Minnesota Lynx game, also the Chicago Sky and the Portland Fire game, let's just say I got hit with the Angel Reese Alicia Gray defense. I got hit with the Alicia and Angel defense, and if you know, you know. Anyways, I'm gonna need. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Stop running at this gazelle type of speed to lay the ball up. Dunk this. Now fall to 0 and 2. Connecticut now falls to 0 and 2, and Seattle is now 500 at 1 and 1. All right, guys, let's go into our box scores. See who did what here on this Sunday. Seattle, Jordan, 4 and 15 minutes. Steph Dolson was 6, 21 minutes. Dominic Malunga was 6 and 7 rebounds. Natisha Hajime with 11, 50% from the field. Flau'jae was 16, 30% from the field, 6 rebounds, 3 steals. Yes, looks like most of her points came from what, free throws? 1 3 and a few layups, a few jump shots. Mackenzie Holmes with 5 and 6. Van Sluten with 5 and 2. Lexie Brown had 17. 6 7 from three, or from the field, and 5 and 6 from three. Yeah, it seems about right. She had about 4 or 5 threes in that possession alone. And what was the third quarter? Zaya Cook with only 4. Jade Melvin with 15 points and 6 assists. Very solid. The rest did not play. Connecticut Sun, Diamond Miller with 13 and 5. Brittany Griner with 16 and 6. Kennedy Burke with 12, 3 of 11. 6 boards, 5 assists, but had way too many turnovers. 5 turnovers is too many. Couple of blocks. Sanaya Rivers, again, too many minutes. Not enough scoring. 1 of 8. 2 points. You better than that. I know you better than that. Charlize Leg Walker with 6. 2 of 6 from the field, 0 2 for 3. Nisamura with 17, 16 rebounds. Well, y'all lost. That's an amazing stat line nonetheless. And it was pretty efficient too. Just under 50% from the field. Oh no, Olivia Nelson Ododo with 5. Van Lith Haley with 9 and 4. Neepkins with 2. And the rest did not play. All right, extra stats we have 41-32 going to Connecticut on the rebounds, 18-14 going to Connecticut on the assists. Seattle won the turnovers by 2, having 2 less turnovers, 14-16. Steals 10-7, blocks 8-3, both going to the Seattle Storm and having less fouls, 28-22. Free throws 25-33, 16-22. I guess not too bad, but Connecticut should have got to the line more. 10-22, 8-23, pretty even, I guess. 27-61 and 29-73 from the field from Connecticut. All right, is there any side clips we need to look at before we leave? Let's see. Flau'jae hitting the too small emo too. Now yesterday it was Paige with the too small. Now we have Flau'jae doing it. Type. Anyway,
Um,
this is from Chicago Sky game. Almost 20,000 people here tonight. That's amazing for the nobody watches women's sports crowd. Skylar Diggins talking about the Portland Fire attendance. Yeah, they should show up. I mean, this is their first ever game. You show up and show out, right? I don't see why they wouldn't. This is history being made. You could say for the rest of your life that you were there for the first ever Portland Fire basketball game. You were in attendance for it. And even 20,000 people, that's a lot of people. Because I know people are used to seeing like 100,000, 120,000. people pull up to these games, but when you really think about 20,000 people, do you know how many pair of eyes that is? I'm just
Almost
saying, bro.
20,000 people here tonight.
It's 20,000 pair of eyes.
Like,
I'm
I mean,
saying,
that's amazing. For the nobody watches women's sports crowd, just continue to get proven
quote unquote.
wrong. This is amazing, and this is what we talked about being a part of history in the 30-year and the almost 20,000 people here tonight.
It's 20,000 pair of eyes. Unless you're walking around with an eye patch. That's 20,000 pair of eyes that was there to witness history being made. The Aussies are built different. Yeah, Jay's definitely with it. Missing tooth, busted lip. They don't play that overseas. Now in America, I ain't gonna lie, you might be out for 2 weeks. You don't play that about our appearance, but overseas, not to say that they don't, but shoot, you got bills to pay. You gonna hoop. Simple. What? Half a tooth, blooded, busted lip, you scratch on collar, Jade, Melbourne, all bruised up and banged up. Hashtag grid. And got the dub, but that's what matters the most. Um, let's go to our other page really quick and see what we have here. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, you dunking in warm-ups, but you're not dunking in the game? What's that about? I'm just saying, bro. Like, you teasing us at this point. Anyway, let's just witness her go. Might as well, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, you can do that in the game, too. Nice little two-hand, little rim grazer. Feeds the streets. So Flaugier did it, and then Anissa Morrow did it. Okay, it's a nice little former collegiate teammates battle. As far as two small emotes. Love the competitive spirit there. Storm celebrate their first win. All right, let's calm down. You didn't win the championship. Let's relax. You won your first game. I get it. Like history is kind of made, but it's not a championship. Let's relax here. You doing all that over the first W. I can't imagine them winning a championship. Yeah. So with that being said, chat, because we could continue to watch these other clips and other games. We still have two other games after this, so we could save these for other two games. That being said, chat, I'm out of here. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, if you subscribe, I'd appreciate it. Again, if you guys are wondering what happened to the Atlanta Dream versus the Lynx game and the Chicago Sky and the Portland Fire game, just know I got hit with that Angel and Alicia defense. And you know where we had to go for the highlights. Other than that, chat, I'm out of here. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe if you're new. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video.